Hello, I'm Miss Woodruff, and I just want to show you how to use a really amazing, useful classroom website that I use every day, and I think you will appreciate having this knowledge. So the website is called classroom.com, and let me see if I can. Classroomscreen.com, I'm sorry. And if you go to classroomscreen.com, you can, it will give you a template, and it will have different backgrounds on it. This one is mountains. And what I have up here are my beginning of class protocols, my weekly routines, my attention protocol progress for my classes. Today's objective, we're working on iReady, and I have a timer, which I use a lot. And then I put this traffic light up here. You can change the colors, if you want them to stop or go, or, I thought it might be something interesting to try. There's lots of cool tools down here. And down here, let me just show you some of the tools. You can change the background image to something else besides a mountain. You can do a poll. If you have your students on computers, you can do a poll and they can participate in the poll. You can do a random name generator. You can put a QR code so they can access a different website. And that's really useful if everyone's on a device and you want them all to go to the same website. You can do a sound level thing, which I have found that 7th graders really just like to make the needle go up, but it's also can be used as a tool if you want to train them how to use it. You can add pictures, you can add text, and that's what I just basically have text up here. You can draw on it. You can do some work symbols. There's the traffic light, timer. You can do a clock also. And there's some more stuff on there that you can just play around with to make a classroom screen that you like. So what I do is I make the screen for the day, and then I like to add it to my Google Classroom. So the way that you do that is, if you're on a PC like me, you press Windows Shift S, and that will give you the snippet screen. And I just select the square snip, and I draw a square over the information that I want to save, and then I save it. And I have been, and so you save it up here, this little save icon. And I just usually give it the name, the date. So I would say 10:03 do now protocol, or whatever you want to save it as. Okay, so after you save it to your computer, you have to download it onto your Google Drive. So you select your drive, go to New, and File Upload, and then you go to Pictures, and it should be right there at the top. Select it, and it will upload to your drive. Then the way it becomes useful to you is when you put it on Google Classroom. So open up your classroom, any class will do, and you go to Create, Material, your Do Now, however you want to call it, and then go to Drive and upload it. You can see I did it earlier today. I'm just doing this to show you. Then you go over to topic, and I like to organize my stuff by topic. So I find my Do Now Bell work. And then you can also add all of your classes to make your life easier. And then post it. And it will post to all of your classes. There, you can see I already had it up. So there it is again. I also found it handy to make a sub sub page. So if I go back to my Do Now screen, you can have multiple pages. So here I have a page for my homeroom. And I just change our objectives every day. And I put new ones up. Here's our routines. And I also have a page. So this is directions I made for iReady. And then here, I did another sub page so I could show you what I did. So you're going to take your snippet of it. So Shift, Windows, S, and then draw your square, however big you want it to be, and then click on it and save it. Call it whatever you want to call it. And then go to Google Drive, new, file upload. Make sure you select pictures. And I called it just sub. And it will upload to your Google Drive. And then this is how you do it for the sub. You go to your classroom. And here I made a subfolder already. You can see it. And if you notice, my sub page is gray. It's because I have it on there as a draft. You can see it's a draft. So it's there for the sub, and the sub can turn it on or project it from their screen. But the kids don't all get it sent to them. So we go to create material. And I'll just call it sub. For this, our purposes here. Upload it. And then, oops. So then we're gonna organize it. I'm gonna put it under subfolder and put it in all my classes. And then up here, instead of pressing post, I'm going to select Save Draft. And that saves it as a draft, so it's in the folder, but it's invisible to the students. So, hope that helps. I like to have it up. I just put my screen up. And I just have it up at the beginning of class. Up on my wall. There's my projector screen. I just have it up and I leave it up there all day, and then the timer's there if I need it. And then if I want my students to not, if I want to use my computer, I just press the freeze button on my remote and it freezes the screen on this. And then I can do stuff on my computer like take attendance, and they can still see their protocols and stuff like that. For the timer, I mean, if you're using the timer, it's not really great to freeze it, but you can find what works for you. And hope you find that helpful. Have a good one. Bye.